Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down. Welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. Today I am checking out an IPA from Halo Brewing in Toronto. This one is called New Wave. All right, this is like take two of this video because I started and I realized there's almost no information on this can. So I had to go and I had to look a bunch of stuff up because there was like not very much information on here. But before I get into that, I want to give a big shout out to my friend Mitch, who got this beer to me, part of a subscription package that he had, and he's just not really into IPAs at the moment, so we got some IPAs my way, which I really appreciate. Yeah, so this is called New Wave, 6.7%, Halo Brewing. Really small writing says that they're in Toronto. Like, there's almost nothing to go on in this can at all. Yeah, so I had to look some stuff up, and this is not a beer that is currently available at Halo. So Halo seems like a pretty small operation. They've got a bunch of beers on tap. I think the cans are all kind of small batch like this. And what they have right now, that is not an option. So I think they're just constantly like kind of coming out with different stuff. Like a smaller batch, kind of a, like, I don't know if it's a nano brewery, but it's pretty small. The description of the brewery says, Halo Brewery is a craft brewery in Toronto that focuses on creative and experimental beer. We aim to push the envelope of what craft beer can be with each batch and craft our distinctive flavors by featuring unconventional ingredients, unique yeast strains, and various fermentation methods. We celebrate Toronto's multiculturalism by brewing beer styles from all over the world, like Italian Pilsner, Vienna Lager, Goza, Saison, English Best Bitters, etc. Yeah, and they've got like a whole bunch of beer on tap. Like, these are all the beers that they have available right now. New Wave is not one of them. So I looked it up on Untapped. I didn't know what else to do. And I almost never use Untapped. I've got an account. People tag me in things on Untapped. I almost never use it, but I thought I would go in this time around just to find out a little bit more about this beer, especially once I read that description about, you know, experimental styles and everything. I want to see what we had here. So on Untapped, it's got a rating of 3.86. It has 3,904 total check-ins. So it says it's 40 IBUs. Didn't say that on the can, so that's kind of nice. It says here, New Wave. So this must be the description that they got somewhere. It's probably what was on the website for Halo when it was available. New Wave is our absurdly hopped, super flavorful New England style IPA. Already I'm learning more. It starts with a citrus and grape on the nose and follows through with rich grapefruit, papaya, and orange flavor notes. This juicy and vibrant orange nectar has just enough of a pithy finish to leave you wanting more. So that's all it says. It doesn't say the kind of hops that were used. It doesn't say anything about different kinds of yeast or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you more. I'm not sure when this was packaged. This is packaged January 2nd, 2026. This is pretty fresh. So today is, I believe, what's the date today? Tomorrow is April. Today's March 31st. When you see this, it'll probably be mid-April, late April by the time I post this. But anyway, January 2nd, that's pretty fresh. Especially for something that came as part of a subscription box that I think Mitch got like right around the beginning of January. So that's pretty impressive that he got something that fresh. All right, so it's a New England style, that much I know. And it's a 6.7%. It's 40 IBUs. I'm going to crack into this. I mean, all the like flavor notes they had in there sound great to me. I just wish, like, because the brewery claimed to have, you know, experimental styles and all that, I would like to have known, like, kind of what hops were used and stuff. But, oh well. I guess all I can do is just taste it and tell you about this beer that you probably can't get either. Such an informative channel. So check that out. It looks nice and hazy. It's got a nice sort of like off-white head, like just a touch of yellow in the head. Quite fluffy, the head. And yeah, you're not going to see any face in that. That is like hazy as hazy can be. Good amount of activity going on in there. Let's get a nose on this. Oh, wow. Okay. So I am definitely getting grapefruit on the nose. And other fruit notes. I think it said papaya. I can't like place papaya right now. But I'm definitely getting grapefruit, and then like a little bit more of something like along the lines of like a pineapple or something like that. Yeah, it just smells so juicy. All right, I'm gonna go in for a sip. Cheers, my friends. The problem with reading the description first is you start looking for the things that were in the description, right? And what I was about to say was the description talked about a little bit of a pithy note left on the back end. It is very, very little. I was going to say that there was like nothing like that on the back end of this. But then it kind of snuck in as I was talking. So there is just a little bit, a very, very slight sort of pithy, bitter kind of a note in there. Up front, it is super juicy. The body on it is really quite light for a 6.7 New England style IPA. I'm quite surprised how light the body feels. And I am getting some very juicy notes right up front. I found the grapefruit was kind of stronger on the nose. This is kind of more, like I said, pineapple. I get like kind of like a I don't know, almost like a peach taste in there somewhere. Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe it's not peach. I don't know. There's something else in there kind of juicy. It's quite like a nice fruit-forward kind of an IPA. Very refreshing. This would be a nice, refreshing summertime beer. I mean, I wouldn't want to pound back too many of them at 6.7%, but it's quite nice. It's a decent beer. I would have this again. I would try more from Halo. They're not a brewery I've heard of before this. I get the sense that they're kind of a smaller operation. I don't know how long they've been around, but I don't know. I think they could be worth checking out. This one's pretty decent. So again, big shout out to Mitch for getting this one to me, and to the rest of you, thanks for dropping by the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. We'll see y'all again real soon. Cheers, my friends.
I'm tired and I need to go home.